Hello, everyone, and welcome back to JBSN. We have a fantastic lineup of matches today. But first off, we're in Detroit for Detroit against St. Louis. I'm here with Toasted XD, Sheep, and French Bread, also known as Bread Man. But we have a good amount of games today, Toasted. St. Louis versus Detroit, the first one, and then we have Quebec against Alberta, and then Minnesota versus St. Louis. Out of all three of those games, which one do you think is going to be the most impressive one?
I mean, this one will probably be a little bit lackluster as Detroit won't have the best defense. But I mean, heading later into the day, I think we can see a little more entertaining matches. As going later into the day, we'll see kind of the topper teams versus each other, and hopefully we'll see some good matchups.
Yeah, I'll go over to you, Bregman. I mean, with
Uh,
this matchup, I mean, what do you expect from Detroit?
Absolute domination against St. Louis. These past few St. Louis games, we've seen they don't have an offense nor defense. The only person that can score in their team is John Juco after getting him from a trade. I think this is going to be a total train wreck for St. Louis. It's going to be like a bloodbath.
Yeah, obviously we'll go over to Sheep with the goalie matchup. I mean, definitely the person to look for is Zombie Magikarp. What do you expect from him today?
I mean, obviously, Zombie Magikarp has kind of been this rookie phenom so far in his first season. He's been playing amazing. And I just don't think Dog has shown that he can keep up sometimes. I think Dog lets in some of these shots that he shouldn't be letting in. And I think Zombie Magikarp has just been very consistent, very, very reliable. And I think that defense is going to be a strong point that they're going to be able to turn into more offense and get a lot of easy goals on this weaker Loons defense.
Yeah, I'll go over to you, Bregman. I mean, obviously you mentioned how John Juco's really been the only offensive option here on St. Louis. Do you think that Avery Doris can finally break through and sort of get back into her scoring ways? Because we know how good she is at her best.
Maybe, but it depends on who she's lining. If she's lining with John Juco, I don't think she would be able to score. If she's lining with like VR Groot or somebody else, she could have more possibility to score.
Fully agree with that. But I mean, overall, I mean, Detroit, obviously one of the higher offensive teams in the league. Obviously, people like Dexo, like Peachy. I'm forgetting names, obviously, as I'm thinking of them, but Locky, and like a bunch of people that are pretty good. I mean, out of all the people in Detroit toasted, who do you think is going to be the X factor for them winning this game?
Yeah, I mean, you can look at the whole roster and be like the star players are the goal getters, the people that are scoring the goals. But at the same time, you gotta look at the goalkeeper. Zombie Magikarp has done a lot for this team throughout this season. Keep the puck out of the net, allow his team to succeed. I mean, he is kind of the backbone of the team. And I think he'll be a huge X factor in this one.
Yeah, overall, I mean, we'll go over to Sheep and talk about the other games on the slate. I mean, a lot of good ones to be completely honest, but we'll go over to Quebec and Alberta. That looks like it's going to be kind of a bloodbath, but I mean, Alberta's still been in their winning ways. Do you think Alberta has any shot against one of the top teams in the JBHL?
Cryo, I want to believe. I really do want to believe. But right now, this league has been shaping up to be a three-team league, and one of the teams in that big three is the Nordiques. They have all these great players. They have all this great synergy. They have a great goalie in DeBrando, and they've been able to show time and time again that they can win these games. They are proven winners. They've been winning all season, and I don't see that stopping, especially against a team that's kind of been struggling, that's been kind of bouncing around like the Stallions have.
I'll ask you the same question, Brendan. I mean, obviously Quebec really good. It looks like they've struggled at least a little recently, but you assume that Alberta is sort of their get right game to sort of get back into their winning ways and sort of get into the flow and get the confidence back into people like Fake, like King Karan. You're muted.
Mudded.
Oh my, your mic. Turn on your mic.
I'm mudded.
Yes, you are.
Oh. um,
You good? You need a moment? He's getting really emotional because we're talking about Alberta. I'll go over to you, Toasted. I mean, like we said before, Quebec has been struggling at least a little bit. But this is a good game to get the confidence back into people like I said before, Fake and King Corona, even DeBrando for some part.
Yeah, I mean, versing a little bit of the weaker team, I mean, for sure, a big confident booster, especially heading into that game. And honestly, you look at the matchup and you could be like, yeah, it's a for sure win. But at the same time, nerves kind of get to players a little more throughout, going a little more towards game time. And I think Quebec could kind of stumble a little bit if it comes down to that. But I think as a good confident booster, if they are able to succeed and get the goals they need to get.
Yeah, we'll go back over to this game real quick and go over to Sheep. I mean, PG Paw has shaped up to be one of the best players in the JBHL so far this season. What do you expect from him today against St. Louis?
I think that Pichipa is easily been a fantastic player. He's been able to score from basically anywhere on the ice. But I think if you're going to talk about Pichipa, you have to talk about his line mate in Lucky Balboa. I think that is the dynamic duo that has shaped this Detroit offense. Those two work so well together, like yin and yang. They're constantly bouncing off each other, constantly finding opportunities for the other, and they're both competent scorers. They can both play defense, and both of these players are both incredibly strong. And if the Loons can find some way to hold those two back, they might have a chance. And I say might because Detroit also has a bunch of other strong lines. But that first line, I think Pichipa is going to put in work.
Yeah, I'll go back to you, Breadman. Obviously, Mike should be on now. I fixed the lever for you. Overall, I mean, I feels like St. Louis has a chance, even with not not being favored in this game. But it really goes down to can they lock down Peachy Paw? What would you do to lock him down? What would your game plan? What would your game plan be going into this game?
Honestly, just keep somebody on him almost at all times. You can't like, don't let him have like a free pass opportunity. You just always try being somewhat close to him to at least intercept the pass. Because Milwaukee and Peachy, like Sheep said, their dynamic is so well and their passes are so great to each other that it is almost the goal every time. So if you just try locking down on their passes, I think that St. Louis has a better chance of winning this game.
Right into score predictions for at least this first game. Should be a fun one, like we said before. St. Louis and Detroit. We'll start off with Sheep. What's your score prediction for this game?
I think that this is a game that is not going to be very close at all. I think Detroit easily is going to pull this one out 4-1.
What about you, Toasted?
Yeah, I mean, looking at the lineups we have tonight, I see a Detroit 4-1 win.
I'm going to go in a similar boat. I think that St. Louis will put up a little bit of a fight and make it a little bit of a scare, but I do think it's going to be 4-2 in favor of Detroit. Let's see a Dexo goal. We haven't seen one of those in a while. But over to Breadman, what is your final prediction?
5-2 Detroit.
All right. I thought there was more to that. Overall, I mean, it should be a fun game, and I think genuinely it should be really good. But while we have a moment, we're basically all wrapped up and getting ready for puck drop at this point. But Minnesota St. Louis, we'll take a quick look at their Toasted. I want to get your opinion on it. What do you expect out of that game? Because St. Louis, I mean, that's a good matchup, but also Mallards seem like they are a beatable team from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Mallards and you see a pretty good team on paper, but you're right, there are beatable sometimes. There are some cracks in this infrastructure, and honestly, if you just can pinpoint them down and break them down into little pieces, I mean, you can for sure come out with a win. And I think I could see St. Louis coming out with a win in that one.
I fully agree. Any final thoughts from the desk? What about you, Breadman? How's your day?
Not good.
Good. I mean,
Seems to be
shit,
having
like
a lot more fun than I have. I am.
yeah, exactly. Eventful day to say the least. But overall, I mean, like I said before, it's a good. I think this is more of a even matchup than people like to give credit, and I do think that St. Louis can put up a fight. But overall, I think Detroit has the most electric offense in the league, and I think for sure that they will take care of this easily. But we will head right back down over to ice and get ready for this game, and I believe I will be doing play-by-play as well alongside me, Toasted XD. So, hello, Toasted.
Oh,
I thought Sheep was.
Oh, Sheep. Oh, I was
Yeah,
not
I
paying
can do
attention.
color.
Sheep can do color.
you can. Yeah.
No, we don't have a ref. No, we do. UP.
Guess
is the
what,
reference
Toasted? You're running double duty yet again.
I thought Namitel wasn't enough.
Anyways, we're getting right into this game. Sheep, I mean, What do you expect out of this first period? How do you think that Detroit or St. Louis is going to set the tempo?
I think the first thing I really want to point out is there has been some line changes on the Loons. We're now pairing Avery Doors with Snake Schroeder. Previously, they were putting Avery Doors with John Jugo. I think this line matchup is going to work out a lot better. I think Avery Doors is going to work a lot better as being the sole offensive threat. And hopefully Snake Schroeder can, play some good defense, feed some pucks over to Avery Doors, and Avery Doors can put some pucks in nets.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think that actually helps out the line because that feels like a little bit of a line stack sheet. You can sort of agree. I mean, Avery Doors and John Jugo easily the two best players on St. Louis after that trade acquisition. And I think VR Group being on that line with John Jugo provides a good, solid defender as well. I think VR Group still a really good defender, but still has to work on his stuff offensively. But I think he can be a good complement to John Jugo.
Yeah, I think with VR Groot is definitely a defender that just kind of likes to hit it out of the zone and then forget about it. The moment it's out of the zone, it's not his problem anymore. And those kind of defenders pair really well with those really offensive threats like John Jugo, who just like to run it down the ice. And I think that's what makes this matchup, this match, I should say, so much better for the Loons. I think those two players work so much better together, and I'm hoping that we're actually going to see some better play out of the Loons because of those line changes.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it should be a fun one. Right now, it says Peachy and Dexo are going to be that first line. Along with that second line, it's going to be Siliwawa and Locky, so they're sort of letting Locky cook on that second line. Should be a fun matchup either way, but we'll see what happens here. We're hoping. I think you and I both can agree. I think Detroit's going to come out firing. This is a team that likes to get a lot of shots on net in a short amount of time.
Absolutely, and I think that for Doggo in the net for the Loons, you absolutely want to start off strong. It is so bad as a goalie to start off letting in a couple of goals. Your confidence is totally shot, and it feels like you just can't come back from that. You definitely want to start off strong, keep that confidence flowing, and just keep it going strong.
And we have a Yuppie as our referee. Obviously, the goalie matchup we mentioned before, Dog and net for St. Louis. And Zombie Magikarp, the freshman phenom, in there for Detroit. Face-off commencing in 5 seconds. Should be a fun one. So we'll see how these teams get to work. Peachy going for it, but that's an easy FOV. So Exo will take the face-off against Avery Doors. Like you said before, this is a very good matchup, so anything can happen in this game, but nevertheless, we're going to get this game started. Trying to get it first is Dexo, but Peachy Paw wins it initially, but Avery Doors will take it over to the other side. Chance here, first shot here from Avery Doors. Misses it for a second, so Peachy Paw will take it up himself. Peachy Paw looking for a shot. Good save made by Dog. Kind of just fell into his lap there, but going the other way is Snake Schroeder. Snake Schroeder couldn't get anything to go, so Dexo will just try and take it himself. Dexo trying to get it away from Avery Doors. Keep it in the offensive zone here for Detroit. Trying to get a pass over to Peachy Paw, but Snake Schroeder gets there first. Probably try and look to take it himself. He can't, so Snake Schroeder will get a chance there, but Peachy Paw is there to play good defense. Easy clear there. Avery Doors will hit it right back into the Detroit zone. Magikarp will just ping it, but going to ping it back was Avery Doors, so very even. A very early line change here for St. Louis. Very interesting to see if this plays a factor.
Some questionable line changes, I think. I don't think I'd take out people that early, but, I'm going to trust Detroit. I'm going to let them cook.
Yeah, both lines decide to go out at the same time, so looking for a possible shot as VR Group. Can't get it to go, so Siliwawa will take it himself. Looking for a possible shot. Good save made by Dog. Sealy over to Locky. Locky in the corner, battling with John Juco. Trying to win that puck. John Juco. VR Group gets there first. Siliwawa will chase. Siliwawa trying to bring the puck up. Tries to keep it in the offensive zone. He does. Couldn't get the P3 off. John Juco will try and get to Siliwawa. A little bit of a back and forth. Locky Balboa forced to chase for the puck and forced to reset. VR Group breathing down his neck. Trying to stop his VR Group. VR Group can't get it. So Siliwawa, a chance on the cross pass. Can't get it off. Locky Balboa will try and take it himself. Locky over to Sealy. And Sealy going to try and get off. A little bit of a questionable line change there, but doesn't pay off because Siliwawa could not take control of the puck. Snake Schroeder will be out there with Avery Doors, so looking for the line change possibly soon is Detroit. And Locky trying to bring the puck up. Battling with Avery Doors. Locky Balboa We'll try and just get the cross pass off. Will work. Gets the line change off as a result. Scores! Peachy Pie, and it's 1-0.
I mean, absolutely a sniper of a shot right there. I mean, definitely these hitboxes can be very deceiving as a goalie. You think you're a lot bigger than you actually are, and the moment that it just comes through those arms, it's just a beautiful, strong side goal. Doggo just needs to glove that one, unfortunately.
Just like that, Detroit on the board. Just a great cross pass into St. Louis lackadaisical defense. And just like that, good chance there. Top line's back out there. I mean, it has been working so much for St. Louis. They haven't been able to get any shots off, but they have been able to put pressure, but just a bad lack of defense there. And just like that, Detroit is on the board. Dexter will try and take it himself. Gets stuck into the skates of Snake Schroeder, so we'll look to reset. Snake Schroeder and just try and take it himself, but Peachy Paw gets there first. Peachy Paw, he does real quick. I mean, bringing up as we see a possible shot here from Avery Doors, but gets pinged wide. But that is the first goal in a wild sheet that Peachy Paw scored that has not been in the third period. You know, we called him a third period scoring merchant, but I mean, he's finally beating the allegations when it comes to that.
Honestly, I mean, I always considered that's a beautiful block from Dog right there. But I always considered Peachy Paw to be more of a bring it up close and take a real up close shot there. That's more of a Lucky Balboa thing to snipe it from the blue line. But Peachy Paw shown he can do it all.
And looking for the pass across is Dexo. Couldn't connect. Dexo trying to bring it up. John Juco on his stick. The former Chilliwack Chief can't get anything to go. Peachy Paw will just try and take it around VR Group. Can't. VR Group looking for a possible shot, a friendship shot, because both people hit it. I don't know what happened there. But anyways, going back. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone is Dexo. Clearing it is John Juco. They go for the line change. Sealy Wawa now on. Dexo still trying to take control of it. Trying to look for the pass in front. Possible chance for Sealy Wawa, but that's a great save made by Dog. And they will get the line change out there. Could be a bad timing, though, if they can't get back there in time. Luckily, St. Louis squanders the opportunity on a breakaway. Rocky Balboa keeps it in the offensive zone for Detroit. Trying to keep it open in front. VR Group keeps it up. Siluawa hits it deep. Will chase with VR Group. Looking for the pass. Can't really get anything to go, so Rocky Balboa will look for a good pass there. Goes right back into the corner. Siluawa really burst onto the scene with WJC last season and has since been definitely a key bench player for Detroit. Definitely someone who's been starting as well from time to time when other players have not been able to play, like Uvu. Trying to bring it deep as Avery Doors. A little bit of a back and forth. Trying to keep it as St. Louis, but look like Lockie gets there in time. Less than 40 seconds to go here. Looking for a pass. Wide open! Scores! What a pass from Lockie Balboa! Sealy Wawa! And it's 2-0 Detroit.
Those are situations that are so hard to practice for when you just get a miracle pass like that and your player is right where you want him to be. I mean, it's a beautiful pass. It's a beautiful finish. Doggo tries to find the slide. He's just not far enough to find it, and the glove doesn't come through. I mean, another great goal from the blue line for Detroit.
And it's both cases that just been a lack of, defensive discipline. I mean, I don't know if that was a line change or something because it wasn't completely clear, but again, a great shot there. Detroit up 2-0. The electric offense come into play here. And while it makes sense that, good shot there, good save made by Zombie Matchcard, but it makes sense while the top two players are there. Oh my goodness, Dexo, what a clear, almost an own goal if he hit it the wrong way. But it just feels like the talent around Avery Doors and John Juco is just not enough. They've tried the line stack, they've tried staggering the lines, and it's just not enough. It just feels like they're definitely a team that's right there. They just need a little bit more help. But with that being said, probably one more shot for Detroit, but that just gets cleared, and we'll get right back over to the desk, run this time by Toasted. So Toasted, take it away.
Oh. Welcome back to the desk. We have a great matchup ahead of us. It's 2-0, shots on goal, 5-1. Not unexpected, but kind of expected. Detroit kind of take over the game. I mean, Crowd Justin, I'll hand it to you first, but what do you think about the goalie battle?
Yeah, I mean, Zombie has only had to face one shot. He's had to face a little bit more shots, but he's done, one thing that he's really good with is that defensive poke checking and just hitting that puck away before it becomes shots on goal. I think he does a really good job with that. Dog, I mean, he's just been left out to dry for both those goals. I mean, lackadaisical defense. It's really not his fault for those 2 goals, but like I said, lackadaisical defense, and that's why it's 2-0.
Yeah. I'll pass over to you, Bedman. Do you think
French
St.
bread.
Louis? Oh, French. Okay, sorry. Jeez, man. French bread. Do you believe there's a comeback possible in this game?
No.
I
Detroit's
mean-
defense is too
Wow.
strong. and
Yeah, right.
They're not locking down at the passes like I told them to, and no, they just can't.
Are you a
Detroit's way too offensively pressured and defensively pressured. They just can't.
And last but not least, Sheep. Do you think? How do you think St. Louis could expand on getting the shot counter that a little more?
You got to let your strong players go to work. You got to give more opportunities for Avery Doors, more opportunities for John Juco to put in some effort on onto Zombie Magikarp. But right now, it's kind of just been a pray that a shot doesn't come through on Detroit's end. This defense has kind of just been clearing it out and saying, please just keep the puck away from me. I don't want to see it anymore. It's very scary. But unfortunately, that puck is coming for them, and it's going into the back of their net more times than they would like.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll send it back down to ice level for Crowd Justin and Sleepy to take over.
Oh, thank you so much, Toasted. Back in it on the ice. Me and Sheep were here back in the second period. It's 2-0. Obviously, Detroit taking firm control of this game. Can they keep up the offensive pressure? We know this is an electric offense, but can St. Louis trying to mount a comeback here? John Juco taking an early shot. No good. I believe they aren't changing the lines, but they're changing who they throw out there first. So it's going to be John Juco and VR Group. Will be that first line. Makes a little more sense. VR Group's more of a defensive specialist. Snake Shoulder's still a little bit more of a prospect, but Peachy Falcon's going to try to take it himself. Shot there. Good save made by Dog at the last second. Exo trying to take control of the puck. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Exo and VR Group battling for the puck. VR Group wins it. Trying to bring it up. Peachy Pod does get there first, so he just clears it going the other way. VR Group trying again. Hit it up. This time another cross pass in there. Trying to get it is Dog. Poke checks that way at the last possible second. Exo again looking for the pass. VR Group trying to get the puck out of his defensive zone. A lot of offensive ice time. They go for the line change. Good line change from Lucky Balboa trying to get it. And Avery Doors trying to bring it up herself. Avery Doors trying to control of it, but Lucky Balboa and her fighting in the corner for the puck. Gets it out to the middle, but it gets poke checked away from Zombie Magikarp. Snake Schroeder gonna look for a possible shot opportunity. He has a chance there, but Exo's there to play good defense. Avery gonna just try and pass it deep. Probably a chance here for Siluawa. A chance there to get a shot off was Lucky Balboa. Didn't realize how open the shot was. Couldn't get the shot off. Siluawa trying to bring the puck up. We'll go to Lucky Balboa. Show a low pass in front. Oh, and that goes off the post. Snake Schroeder has a chance. Lucky Balboa trying to get the shot off. Good defense there from Avery Doors. 2:50 to go here in the second period. Lucky trying to take control of the puck here for Detroit. Looking for a possible shot in front, but can't get around Dog. Lucky trying to bring the puck up. They go for a little bit of a quick line change, so John Juco will be out there with VR Group. VR Group just hits it right back to the corners and sort of reset. Both two new lines on it, so John Juco will try and take it himself. Looks like Peachy Paw will try and get there first, but John Juco really trying to take control of the puck. Try and get the pass off the VR Group, but he can't, so Peachy Paw will take it up the other way. Looking for just a clearance the other way, but can't get it. So VR Group trying to get it up. Trying to get it around Peachy Paw. Shot there. In front, trying to get it, but it can't. Dog just clears it. Dexo and John Jugo battling for the puck. And an easy glove there for the second shot for Zombie Magikarp. Dexo and John Jugo battling for the puck. John Jugo looking for the pass in front. Dexo gonna try and just find a little pass here. In front, great pass, but Peachy Paw couldn't finish it. Looking for a possible chance is VR Groot. Instead going the other way is Dexo. Dexo looking for a possible shot here. In front, that's a great save made by Dog. Rebound chance, no good. John Jugo, chance on the other way, and that's a great save made by Zombie Magikarp. Oh my goodness, an accidental ping that almost went into the post by Dexo. In front, looking for the pass, can't connect. But Dexo will try and get there first against Snake Schroeder. Avery Doors looking for the shot. Oh! Scores! What a play from Avery Doors! And just like that, it's back to a 1-goal game.
I mean, those are just the shots that you dream of sometimes when you hit a shot that is so nice like that and it just trickles in to that weak side post, just going past Zombie Magikarp so hard for the goalie to block when you're placing it that perfectly. That's a beautiful bit of accuracy. That's exactly what I want to see from this Detroit team. They've been looking so much more lifelike in the second period. They've had so much more confidence on offense, and that is the result of that confidence. I want to see more of that going forward.
I think it's more of a confidence thing for Avery Doors as well. Obviously, she's gone a little bit of a dry spell these past few games when it comes to scoring. So the fact that she's able to get on the board could do wonders for her confidence. But can they tie it up? That's the main question here before the end of the second period. 35 seconds to go. Snake Schroeder trying to get it past. Like Balboa. Oh my goodness! There are 17 Loons on the ice!
What are we doing? Lads, what are we doing? We cannot be making mistakes like that. I just go on a big tangent talking about how much cleaner they look, how much more professional, how well they're playing on defense, how confident they're playing on offense, and then they decide to make a stupid mistake like having too many men on the ice. And now suddenly they are in a power play for the rest of the second period. Hopefully they can clear this out, reset at the third, but it's just not a mistake you can make, not at this critical juncture in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that penalty was so bad that Breadman was shaking his head at the bench. Don't blame him. And just like that, Detroit for the rest of this period will be on the power play. So, Seeley and Lockheed will be out there. Avery Doors is out there, so definitely the best player for St. Louis. Will kill off this penalty for at least the remainder of this period. Trying to clear it again is Avery Doors. Trying to hit it deep is Lucky Balboa. Seeley will hit it to the corner. Looking for the pass. Wide open. Trying to find Lucky Balboa and goes wide. Trying to clear it was Avery Doors and gets it off. Seeley Wawa. Gonna try and look for the pass there. Instead, just waits on the puck a little bit. Try and get the pass off. But couldn't get it off. And just like that, we will head up to the desk with Toasted XD. A lot to discuss here for the second period.
Yeah, no, a lot has happened. I mean, the 2-goal lead has been cut in half. Crowd Justin down to 1. Avery Doors gets the goal of the century where it just trickles past Zombie Magikarp. You know, unfortunate to see because the save percentage gets a little messed up there, but I'll pass it over to you, French Ped, first. Do you believe St. Louis has it in them now, having that 1-goal lead, creating that spark that they had?
I'm still a Detroit believer, and I'm still a John Juco hater, so no, St. Louis does not have it in them.
Definitely not.
All right.
biased.
Yeah, not biased at all. Crowd Justin, looking at the defensive line of Detroit, do you think they could have done anything different on that goal?
Does it say anything on the ceiling? Is that what you're looking at?
No, I don't.
It says it actually says gullible. Huh, got him. No, I think that Detroit a little bit lackadaisical there in the second. I think that definitely. Oh, sorry, Toasted. I think definitely they could have done better. I mean, that's just a great shot from Avery Doors. I mean, just sometimes great shots get past you, and I mean, ever since then, Detroit's been doing a good job of just being able to, bounce back. But I think that Detroit can still win this game, but now it's going to be more of a grit and grind game to really just fight for that win.
Yeah, we'll pass over the sheet for last but not least. The goalie battle has been a little bit more on the side of Zombie Magikarp, even though it has been a little less shots. He has been able to hold his team in this one as St. Louis steps up the pressure. Do you believe Zombie Magikarp has it in him to keep this one at a 1-goal game?
Oh, absolutely. Zombie Magikarp has shown time and time again that he can find saves out of nowhere. I think Doggo, on the other side, he's a very fundamental goalie. He's going to block all the shots you want him to block, but he's not going to be able to create miracles. I think Zombie Magikarp makes miracles. I think that he's been able to show that time and time again, and I think that if Doggo wants to keep Loons in the game, he needs to level up.
Yeah, all right, well, we'll send it back down for ice level. Crowd, Justin, take us away.
With that being said, third period, can St. Louis amount to comeback? They got half of that in one period. So can they continue that momentum? That is the main question. Peachy Pop, I'm just trying to take it up. Loses the puck, so John Juco will actually get a chance here. Shot, good save made by Zombie Magikarp. Trying to keep it in front is John Juco. Trying to find something in front. John Juco again looking for the shot. Accidentally climbs on the Detroit bench for a moment. So bringing it up. Dexo will try and chase there against VR Group. Dexo looking for a possible shot opportunity. Couldn't get it off though. Peachy Pop waiting in the wind but could not get it. John Juco with a good ping there. Back to the corner it goes. St. Louis just trying to get it out of the defensive zone. VR Group does get it past Peachy Pop. Looking for a possible shot opportunity. Good save made by Zombie Magikarp. Peachy gonna try and just take it up himself. Can the superstar be a third period hero like he always has been? It's 3-1.
Peachy Paw, the third period demon, strikes again, takes it up the boards, finds that blue line shot. It's been the shot that's been plaguing Dog this entire game, and for a third time, it just slips by him. I mean, just an unfortunate situation for the Loons. I thought that they were playing great defense early on, but something slipped, and then Peachy Paw makes magic happen. It is a story as old as time.
And just like that, going back into this, Detroit retakes that 2-goal lead. You know, that's the thing, though. You know, the famed saying sheep is a 2-goal lead is the worst lead to have in hockey. And I mean, it looks like that when St. Louis got to go back. But I mean, it seems like Detroit is now locked in now that we are in the third period. Sometimes I think for a team like Detroit, it just feels like they need to sort of get comfortable first. I think the first period, there's definitely a lot of jitters, and especially if you can get goals in that first period, sort of increases the fact that of the feeling of relief if you get that goal in the first period. And I think that's what happened with this this Detroit team. And bring it up. Oh, looking for a shot is Avery Doors, but that goes off the post. Trying to bring it up is Avery Doors. Locky Balboa will try to hit it up. Snake Schroeder just passes it deep. Trying to find a pass to Sealy Wawa. Finds a wide open Locky Balboa again!
What a massive mistake from the Loons. Both of them go forward to challenge for the puck. Both of them at the same time, and guess who is wide open? I mean, it's just a fundamental shot. Leaving Dog out to dry again. For the fourth time, Dog is left to defend this unguarded blue line shot. He can't make it happen, and it's like, come on, boys. We have to be making better defensive plays than this. We have to have a little bit of communication on this line, or else stuff like that is going to keep happening. And 4-1 the score line. That was my prediction, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, my score line was actually 4-2, so maybe St. Louis can get one back and make me right. But I mean, like we said before, if they just not have these defensive lapses, I mean, this is a 1-goal game because it's been the same thing 3 times in a row. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice or 3 times, send him to Guantanamo Bay. I mean, it's been one of those days for St. Louis. Just unfortunate lack of defense there. But trying to bring it up and get in there goes Dexo. Gargoo will look to bring it deep. Gargoo trying to get it up over to John Juco. Peachy Paw wins it for the moment. Trying to get it over his VR Group. Trying to find an opening. Peachy Paw looking for his shot, and that's off the post. Dexo trying to find an opening. He can't. Peachy Paw shot. Oh, good save there from VR Group. Good block. Dexo looking for the pass. Trying to get it off. John Juco takes it the other way. Good save made by Zombie Magikarp. Peachy starting to feel it. Shot. Good save made by Dog. Trying to find a rebound in front. Oh, it's off the post.
It was almost a beauty from Peachy Paw. He hits it off the post. He pulls it back, tries to find the shot, but he just can't find it to say that the Loons clear it just in time. And the Loons, they got to be breathing a sigh of relief after that one.
And Sheep, I don't hate to cut you off, but we have a penalty shot here for Detroit.
Oh,
He got hit as he was trying to finish that shot that we thought it was just a miss, but there will be a penalty shot awarded to Pichipa. So a chance to take a 4-goal lead here.
This is a 1v1 you've got to be excited about. Dog can really show off his chops, and Pichipa, well, there's not much to say about how good this guy is.
And shot. Oh, what a save from Dog.
I mean, beautiful. Dog jumps out as far as he can, tries to cut off that space, and Pichipa walks right into him. Beautiful play by Dog.
And right now, so play ball dead because no one knows where the puck is. So now Keva will be out there with Avery. UB is about to crash out, and he's the only valid goalie we've had in JBHL. Anyways, back to it. UB will finally get this play going. A good save from Dog on the penalty shot. So now Sealy will try and bring it up here for Detroit. Bad pullback, but goes into a shot, but Zombie Magikarp makes the easy save. 7-11 is the shot differential here. Detroit just doing everything they can to really just take control of this game and just put this game away. Possible chance in front for the rebound, but luckily St. Louis gets there first. Looking for Lockie. Lockie trying to get a shot off here. Good save made by Dog. And keeping it in the zone to Sealy Wawa. Looking for a shot. Dog makes the easy save. And looking more and more like Detroit's going to come out of this game with a win. I mean, we said that before, but then Dewsbury gave up 3 goals in 90 seconds, so anything can be possible. They have been pouring on the offensive pressure. Bring it up. Lockie Balboa. Try and get it out. Can't. So Avery Dorse will take control of it. What is... Breadman, what is a goon coin? I'm sorry, you aren't getting away with that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, what I'm really wondering is what happens when you fool Cryo Justin for a 4th time, because on the 3rd time you get sent to Guantanamo. I'm not sure what happens on the 4th time.
Oh, on the 4th time? Oh, we don't talk about that.
All right.
I mean, the 4th time you just get sent to RNH. That's how bad it is.
I see. I mean, a crime worse than Guantanamo.
Beach Bog's going to try and take it up himself. Looking more and more like Detroit will get another win here. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Peachy Paw. Trying to bring it up. John Juco trying to at least get 1 goal back. Make my prediction correct. Maybe a chance here for John Juco. Misses on the puck, but somehow still regains control of it. Trying to take a shot, he can't. Looking more and more like Sheep's prediction will be correct here as a 4-1 victory here for Detroit. Chance for another goal, though. Accidental chance here for John Juco in front. Chance! Scores!
Zombie Magikarp, what are you doing, my friend? It's the classic case of when you stand too close to a P3, it's going to go straight through your body. Zombie Magikarp, I know he knows that, and he just stands there. He lets him line up the P3 and it goes straight through him. Those are just that's a mistake that you don't want to make. It's not going to, mean anything in the greater context of who wins this game, but it's certainly going to hurt the stats a little bit. I'm sure Zombie Magikarp is hitting himself over letting that one go through.
St. Louis is trying to call timeout, but UP is just saying no. I've never seen that before with a referee. I did not know that was in the rulebook.
It's not a
blowout. That is insane. They called 3 Loons called timeout, and they said no. That is just something else.
I've seen 2 goals scored in less time, so let's not pretend like this is completely impossible for the Loons. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea.
Bro, it's the Loons. They can't score.
Hey, you know.
I mean, Avery, 2 goals in 20 seconds. I mean, it is possible. We have seen it before, but it's been a rarity in general because we've seen a lot. We've seen many goals in a short amount of time. I think the most famous one this year was BHL. The Stingrays getting 2 goals in 4 seconds.
I could do
But
that.
that's no, you cannot. Anyways, bringing it up, trying to get it up is St. Louis. They will pull the goalie, so they will have all three people out there to try and get maybe a goal back. Avery Doors bringing it back, and they sort of need to go right away to try and get back in this game. Trying to get it up is John Juco. Probably a chance for Avery Doors in front. Again, trying to take control of it. John Juco trying to at least make it a 1-goal game. He can't. And my prediction was correct. Detroit wins this game 4-2. A fantastic game for the Mingos. A little bit of a scare there from the Loons, but they're able to hold on. And we will take a quick break. Head over to Alberta for Alberta versus Quebec, and we will be back in a couple of moments. Hello, everyone. Here with Toasted. This is supposed to be his desk, but I accidentally just talked over him. But yeah, Quebec and Alberta. I'll hand it over to Toasted. Take it away.
Yeah, another game day. We already came back from the Detroit versus St. Louis game where Detroit came out with a 4-2 win against the St. Louis Loons. Heading into this one, I mean, we'll have a kind of a decent matchup as Quebec is kind of a hard team to crack, and it's just like a great team with like all the players, really active team. And Alberta has kind of 2-star players or even just 1-star player, and you can't really rely just on one player. So I'll hand it over to you, French Bread. Do you think Alberta can rely on that one player?
I really hope they do. I do think Alberta. Am I mudded? Okay, no. Okay. I do think Alberta has. I do think Alberta has better players than just Cranberry. Like we see like Kissington, I think he's growing as a forward more. Oh, I think they're asking to just start the game now. Wait.
Yo.
Yeah, they might just start the game now.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that amazing analysis. Who else is guy on the desk? Okay, Crowd Justin. You know, you being a little bit more into. Oh no.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
I thought they'd have morals. I thought there'd be morals with media, but yes.
Anyways, ask me real quick and I'll answer during play-by-play. I got you.
I was gonna say, how do you think these two goalies are gonna play tonight?
I think Flop Eye definitely had his struggles from time to time, but I think DeBrando, he has his struggles as well, but not as bad as Flop Eye. We see a great save from him to start, but I mean, overall, I think that Quebec is a team that will feed off of your mistakes and just really just take advantage of them. So as long as Alberta doesn't make any really defensive mistakes, we'll see easy shots there. Cranberry trying to get the scoring early for Alberta, cannot connect it. So Fake will take it up himself. Wide open, has all the room in the world. Good save made by Flop. Rebound in front. Good save by Flop. Rebound chance across the post. He couldn't make it go. In front. Kensington makes the save. Fake trying to take it himself. Cranberry just takes control of it. Magic trying to win it. It goes over to Cranberry. Cranberry's teammate Kensington as well, going for the puck as well. Trying to find an opening. Fake. Open shot. Scores! And just like that, it's 1-0.
That play starts with a beautiful pass from Magic right over to Fake, and Fake spins around and nails it right on the head. It's going to soar right past that goalie. Poor Floppy, trying his best to put a glove on it, but it's so hard to block a shot that just seems to come out of nowhere like that. When you see a player moving that fast, it's just a great piece of tech work from Fake to put that shot on target like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is like I said before, this is a Quebec team that really will feed off of your mistakes. So just makes sense that the moment that there is a mistake there, they were able to capitalize on it. So King Kron, again, the pass over to him, wide open again. This time Flop Eye makes the save. But like we said before, this is a team that will feed off mistakes, and I think being defensively disciplined, Sheep, I think that will be really huge whenever you face Quebec.
Absolutely, Cryo. I mean, I think that even on that first goal, you can see it's such a small, tiny, minuscule positioning mistake from the Stallions, and Quebec just takes huge advantage of it. It just goes to show how strong this Quebec team is.
Gillen trying to bring the puck up himself. We'll battle for King Karan in the corner. King Karan across the line. Luckily, the Brando clears that, preventing disaster. Gillen will try and bring it up. Gillen trying to take control of it, but he'll go on the stick of Splice Prime. Shot there on the line. Luckily, Flop is able to make the save. Ham going to get it over to King Karan. Trying to get the shot off, but Splice Prime tried to get out there after the defensive play there, but could not connect. Gillen will look for the pass. Trying to find an opening. Magic gets there first. They get the line change that they want. They get Cranberry on. Going to go for that change. Cranberry trying to be the lone star for Alberta to try and get them back into the playoffs. Looking for a shot is Cranberry in front. Can't get it. No, Magic. Breakaway chance the other way. If they can get it right past him in front. Good poke check at the last second from Kissington. Trying to bring it up is Cranberry. Trying to find Kissington open in the slot. Couldn't get it to go, so forced to reset is Kissington. Trying to bring it up. Kissington, what a move. Oh, the pullback of Doom in the spare. Could prove costly right in front, but could not finish it as Fake. Fake looking for a shot. Easy save there from Cranberry. Cranberry trying to bring it up for himself and for the team. Shot in front, maybe, but Kissington couldn't get to it first. Fake trying to take control of it. Pull back. What a move. Fake off the post. And that will be offsides. I mean, what do you think about both these teams early on?
I've been more impressed with, even though they're down, I think the Stallions have been very impressive so far. I think they've been able to put up decent opportunities, maybe no shots, but still chances on offense, and they've been able to hold back Quebec pretty decently so far. I thought the Stallions would be a lot weaker.
Trying to bring it up at Splice Prime. All of a sudden, a possible chance on the offense. Prime to get a shot off, but Ham, good defense there. Ham gonna try and bring it up here. Splice Prime trying to cut him off. It'll actually go on the stick of Gillen. Gillen can't get anything to go, so he's hit it right back to the corner. Gillen, a great hybrid skater and goalie. Great defender as well. Trying to bring it up at Splice Prime. Splice Prime more of a prospect, but looking for a shot early on. Good glove there from DeBrando. Ham gonna try and look for the pass there, but Gillen plays good defense. Splice Prime brings it up. Ham trying to get some offensive work going himself. Can't get anything to go, so goes on the stick of Splice Prime. Looking for a possible shot opportunity. Good save made by DeBrando. King Karan trying to bring the puck up. Forced to just reset itself because he'll just go for the Quebec line change. Magic will be up there. Trying to bring that puck up is Cranberry. Looking for a possible chance here in front. Cranberry trying to get it past DeBrando. Couldn't connect. Great attempt, though, at a shot. Trying to bring it up is Cranberry. Magic gets there first. Magic going to look for his own shot. Trying to get a shot there. Can't. Fake off the post. Can they get it in? Yes, they can. And just like that, it's 2-0.
Goalies around the world are crying out in pain. It is a perfectly textbook post abuse, and you're just going to be able to put it right in the back of the net. Floppy, you know, he could have maybe moved a little bit faster. He could have gotten out of P2 a little bit quicker, but honestly, you can't really blame him. After Fake is going to take that at the blue line and just make a shot out of seemingly nothing. It's a textbook post abuse. What are you going to do about it?
It's like that. Quebec makes it 2-0. Alberta has been trying to get some shots off, so I mean, Breadman mentioned it on the desk, but trying to rely on one star is definitely a Herculean task. They have been getting some good shot attempts, though, so can they sort of come back? That's the main question. Fake, quick shot there, trying to get a rebound in front, no good. Good save made by Floppy. Instead, Kissington taking it himself on the line. Can they get it in? Yes, they can! Kissington makes it 2-1!
And you see what DeBrando was trying to do there. DeBrando, normally, he's a lot more passive. He likes to stick a little bit closer to his crease. That time, he tries to jump out, tries to block the shot before it even happens, but it backfires on him massively. He didn't go for the shot. He went for the post abuse, and you saw that happen last time, a textbook post abuse. What are you going to do about it? You're just going to tap it right into the goal, and now suddenly, it's a one-goal game.
Unbelievable. A great opportunity from Kissington. I mean, we knew his defensive prowess, but we didn't know his offensive game was improving at such a rapid rate with, you know, the quality of the skater class. I mean, that alone may have put him at least a minimum into the third round. So good shot, good goal for Kissington to make this a one-goal game. Who wants the puck after that face-off? Back and forth, can't get it to go. Trying to bring it up is Cranberry. Cranberry trying to get a possible chance here. No good. So Cranberry forced to reset. Quebec going to try and get one more goal back here to make that 2-point cushion still a thing. And that will do it. A fantastic game so far. 2-1 in favor of Quebec. We'll hand it over to Toasted for the first period analysis.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, Justin. I mean, we've seen a lot through the first period of play. Goals upon goals. Fake being the hero for Quebec. I'll hand it over to you, Redman, first to start us off. I mean, Fake being a huge part of Quebec's organization. Do you think he is the main reason why they're in this game?
Yep, definitely. By just goals, if Fake wasn't on this Quebec team, they would be down one goal. And I just think he's overall just keeping the team together on offensively and defensively. On defense, he's amazing, blocking shots, and on offense, generating chances like every time he has the puck.
Yeah, I mean, well said. And then also, I'll pass over to Sheep. Kissington scoring the first goal for Alberta tonight on 3 shots. I guess, how do you think Alberta's going to bounce back in the second period? Do you think they're going to try tying this up?
I think what Alberta needs to do is they need to be better in the corner. If you look at the corner game, what's happening right now is that Quebec is getting slot pass after slot pass. They've been getting so many of these. They've been dominating in the corner, and something is going to connect eventually. That's not a shot your goalie can block. You need to be able to set up your goalie for success. You need to set up your defense for success, and that starts in the corner. If Alberta wants to come back into this game and stop Quebec from running away from it, they need to be better in the corner.
Yeah, we have 23 seconds remaining. Shots, 6-3. Crowd, Justin. Who do you think's gonna walk out with this one? Because I know we didn't really get to talk about that at the start.
They're going to be Quebec, but I do have high hopes for Alberta. I think that they still have a chance, even with it being sort of a shaky game. I mean, if Kissington's coming alive before Cranberry even gets a goal, I mean, sky's the limit for this Alberta team.
All right, well, we'll send it back down for Crowd, Justin, Sheep.
So here we go, back here for the second period. It'll be interesting to see if Alberta can sort of claw their way back into this game. So here we go, trying to get his Cranberry. They're going to do a quick face-off play immediately, but Cranberry recognizes that, hits it to the corner. Kissington going to try and just take it out himself. Gets it past Magic, but Magic will reset with the puck. Trying to bring it up, looking for the pass. Trying to get the pass off, instead takes it himself. Can't find anything though, so Cranberry will try and take it up the boards. Trying to get it, was fake. Back to the corner they go. And hitting it, there was Kissington. Kissington going for the puck. Cranberry going to try and take it himself. Possible chance, trying to get around 2 defenders in front. They hit it to the corner. All of a sudden, probably a wide open chance if they can get the pass off, but luckily it's get cleared by DeBrando. Fake. Trying to take control of it. Fake. Trying to bring it up. Cranberry. Going to try and take it himself. The star for Alberta. Fake will just keep it in the corner. They will go for the line change there. Cranberry going to try and get the pass off to Kissington. Couldn't get enough mustard on that hot dog. Couldn't grin it up. So Ham will take it the other way. Ham, shot! Oh, and that goes right off the far side. Very close, but that's just wide left. Gillen will bring it up. They will get both of their second liners on. King Karan trying to get something to go there, but could not connect, so gets it to the corner. Swinging up the Splice Prime. Trying to take control of it. Gillen trying to clear that puck. He can't for the moment. In front. Ham trying to take a shot. Floppy makes the easy save. Gillen just trying to clear the puck. He will take it himself. Look for the pass there to Splice Prime. Couldn't connect. Quebec will regain possession. King Karan. Trying to bring the puck up. In front. Trying to get over to Gillen. Gillen couldn't connect. Bringing it up again to Splice Prime. Trying to get an offensive chance here for Alberta on the second line. Possible chance here if they can get it past Ham. Gets it to the corner though, so looking for that pass. Ham looking to probably win that. Trying to get it out there. Trying to get it, keep it in for Gillen. Fortunately, no good, so King Karan will take control of it. Chance for the line change soon here for Alberta and Quebec. 2:36 to go here in the second. Still a 2-1 game. King Karan trying to get the pass over. Easy hit by Floppy. Magic will look to keep it in. Both line changes are there for Quebec. Magic will look for the pass over to Fake, who is wide open, but instead Magic takes it himself, and Floppy makes the easy save. Questionable thing to do there, but gets it right back. Magic scores!
It is a wide open shot for Magic. Fake, he's going to get it somewhere in mid-ice, and he's going to spin it around, and instead of shooting it on goal this time, he's going to make a textbook pass over to Magic, who has been left wide open, and he's just going to make the easy shot, the easy goal. It's just a defensive mishap from Alberta, one that you cannot afford, especially at this juncture in the game when you're so close to maybe tying it up against this strong Quebec team. Now suddenly your chances, it looks impossible.
And just like that, 3-1. I mean, like we said before, you have to play perfect against this team. And I mean, wide open, you know, it was a questionable non-pass. But I mean, once you pass the puck there, that's the thing with this Quebec team. They're so pass happy, but in a good way, because if you're not careful, they'll easily get goals on you. All 3 goals today, Sheep, have been off of those passes of just lackadaisical defense and lack of fundamentals.
I mean, it's absolutely terrifying when you're going up against this Quebec team, a team that is so fundamentally strong, who understands how to play this game so good. It feels like you're constantly on the back foot.
Kensington trying to win it there in the corner for Alberta. Magic will win it. Looking for the pass. Cranberry tried to pick it, but instead fake a shot. Good save made by Floppy. Clears it down the other way. Quebec trying to get it on their stick. Fake. Going to try and take it himself. Looking for the shot. Good save made by Flop. Trying to bring it up is Cranberry. They will go for the line change, so all of a sudden a 2-on-1 chance if they can get away from Fake, but Fake wins that! Breakaway chance on the line, scores! And just like that, it's a hat trick for Fake, 4-1 Quebec.
I mean, it's Fake doing Fake things. He's going to grab a pullback that he probably shouldn't have gotten, and he's going to turn it into a goal. Right there for Floppy, I wanted him to make a read. He knew the puck was coming at him. He needs to either go left or right. He needs to decide, is he going to take the shot or is he going to go for the post? He doesn't make a read. He just stays strong, and it leaves both opportunities open. And instead, Fake is just going to go for the post and tap it in on the back end. Another beautiful goal for Quebec.
4-1 quickly getting out of hand for Alberta. Maybe they can get one back to make this sort of a maintainable game going into the third period, but looking like Quebec is all of a sudden in the driver's seat here. But Spice Prime and Gillen will be out there, the defensive first line. So we'll see if they can get some offense going. Gillen gonna just try and take it up himself. Just hits it deep. Trying to get it is Ham. Ham does take control of it, but instead goes right to the puck of Alberta. Spice trying to get a shot there. Hit there. Floppy will just try and hit it deep again. Chance there for a rebound chance, but no good. Ham will just hit over to King Karan. Trying to get his chance in front. Gillen couldn't get there. King Karan with a shot, but that's a great save made by Floppy. Ham keeping it in the zone. Going to be looking for the pass. Trying to get it over. Splice Prime recognizes that. Trying to bring it up is Quebec. Spice keeps it in the offensive zone. Maybe one more chance for Alberta if they can get anything to go. Ham trying to take control of it. So bring it up, but can't. Ham trying to just take control of it again, but Spice Prime gets there first. Chance here for Alberta if they can get one more shot off, but just keeps it behind the net. Questionable decision, but just like that, Quebec firmly in the driver's seat, 4-1. We'll send it back over to Toasted.
Toasted, you're mudded.
Sorry, hello crowd, hello guys. Sorry for that.
Hi, Toasted. How are you?
Hello. Hey man. How's it going, man? Either way, eventful second period. Shots on goal, 10-4. Alberta keeps their lead at 1, and Quebec will expand theirs to 2 more, expanding it to 4. As our heroes for Quebec
I
have
hate to cut you off, Toast, but they're skipping.
Oh,
Skipper!
these guys are so lame, man. They're so
Nobody
lame.
respects the desk.
Don't worry.
anymore.
Don't worry. Toasted, we appreciate you. Quebec
Oh,
doesn't,
thanks.
but we do.
I don't.
Oh, thanks, man. I
Who's
appreciate
we?
it. Well,
Who's
we'll
we?
send it. Well, hey, all right.
What
We'll send
does
it back
Brendan
now.
even do? That's the main question we want to ask on the desk. And Cranberry looking for a shot immediately, but couldn't get it off for Alberta. Alberta has a Herculean task in front of them, try and get 3 goals in 5 minutes on one of the best teams, if not the best team in the JBHL. Trying to bring it up is Fake. Gonna try and take control of it. Brings it up. Cranberry trying to regain that control. Magic gonna just look for the pass, trying to get it away, but Cranberry recognized it, so he'll bring it up himself. Trying to bring it up is Magic. Magic trying to get around Cranberry. Wins it for the moment. Trying to still get around Kizzy. Fake will just look for the pass there. Maybe just try and take it himself. Getting it a pass to the far side. Maybe a shot there from Magic. Instead tries to go for the pass again, but didn't work. So Cranberry going to look for a possible shot here. A pass in front, but Kensington wasn't there. Fake trying to take control of it. Kensington. Magic trying to get that pass off the Fake. Kensington trying to play good defense. And I mean, This first line's been really good, Sheep, but I mean, this second line for Alberta has definitely been struggling.
100%. But I wonder if that's not a question of the Alberta second line being that bad. It's just that Quebec is such a deep team that has such quality fundamentals. It feels like you're going up against two first lines because both of these teams, although maybe that second line doesn't have the same technique that the first line does, they still have those fundamentals. They're still able to make those passes, and they're still able to set up opportunities.
Trying to get a shot there. 3 minutes left in this game. Looking for another shot is Quebec. Good save made by Flop. Half these shots aren't even been counting as saves on the shots on goal counter, so definitely a lot more shots than the 10 for Quebec. Honestly, trying to everything in his power is Flop. He's really had a decent game. It's just he has had no help in front of him. Trying to bring it up is Splice. Splice can't get anything to go, so it goes over to Gillen. Gillen trying to bring the puck up. King Karan over to Gillen. Gillen trying to take control of it, but Ham just hits it deep for King Karan, but couldn't connect, so go on to stick a Splice Prime. Splice Prime going to look for a possible shot opportunity. Ham gets there first. Trying to bring it up is Quebec. Good ping there from Dylan. Just trying to bring it up. Karan just taking it in the corner and just resetting it. Get around one. Going to probably look for the pass there in front, but Flop gets there first. King Karan taking his time, going all the way to his other corner to get a pass off and a line change as well. Magic going to take it himself. Try and get it off the line change. Couldn't get it, so Fake will take it up himself. Fake trying to regain control of the puck. Pull back there. Shot. Chance for a shot. Scores! What a play by Fake, and it's 5-1.
And Fake parts the sea of stallions, if you would. He goes past all three players, all of them looking at that shot, all of them trying to block it. None of them could. It's just a beautifully placed shot by Fake, and it's kind of just a microcosm of this entire game. Alberta, they are so close to getting exactly what they got. They are so close to finding those opportunities, to blocking those shots, but they're just one step behind, and Quebec is taking advantage every single time.
Quebec up 5-1 to Alberta. Cranberry trying to get a pass over to Kissington, trying to get a pullback just to create space and separation, but could not. Trying to get a possible chance here in front. Maybe a chance here for Magic. Couldn't connect. And in front. And one thing that, while we have a moment, Sheep, is the one thing that Quebec does so well is just their ability to have a farm system. Their ability to find players and just, because Magic is probably going to be with Quebec next season as well. I mean, their ability to continue to churn out players. It's honestly a great job by the team manager in that case.
If I can spend a little bit of my time glazing Magic a little bit, this guy is maybe the most techie guy in the league. He does things I've seen nobody else do. Maybe only Fall Gaze, and we all know what's going to happen to him. This guy has been.
I still get nightmares. Better. Thanks. I still get nightmares.
Well, don't worry about it. But what I'm trying to say is, Magic. This guy, he came out of nowhere for me, and he should be in conversations for one of the top guys right now in the league.
I fully agree. I mean, it's just this ability, if like players just fall into Quebec's lap, and they always just churn out these quality teams year in and year out, and it goes over to Winner and Tango. Their ability to just find players at all. And I mean, the thing is with Alberta, they're not a bad team. As we see a delayed penalty on Quebec. Interesting call there. Wonder what the call is, but 30 seconds left. They will call a penalty. Probably get one more. Go back for Alberta. Fake is arguing about that being up 5-1. Very interesting. But anyways, going back to it, I mean, Winner and Tango, obviously really good, but Alberta, I mean, they don't have a bad team. It's just that they just don't have enough. And I think Kissington and Cranberry are good starts, but Cranberry won't be there next season. Maybe Kissington is, but who knows at this point.
I mean, I feel like a very apt quote for this game would be, you're either perfect or you're not me. And that's what it feels like whenever you're playing Quebec. I
like that.
They are playing so well right now. They're playing so fundamental. And Alberta, they're not a bad team. you can't look at this team and say, they've been playing bad this game. Oh, they could have been better. No, they've been playing very solid fundamental. I mean, Floppy in goal. I mean, you look at him letting in 5 shots, you say, oh, terrible goalie. No, he's been playing fantastic this game. Very underrated. But it's just this ability for Quebec to constantly find. It feels like they're squeezing water out of stone sometimes.
And just like that, Fake is actually in the penalty box, so get him reprimanded, get him disciplined a little bit, but and it was a little bit of a face-off violation or something like that, but DC will be out there. Spliced and Cranberry will be out there. The presumed line stack there in front of Cranberry, looking for a shot, and it goes off the post. Perfect chance there to get 1 goal back, but couldn't. So Quebec's is going to have to clear this puck multiple times. Maybe Magic's just going to take it himself and be sort of techie with it, but Cranberry going to get it over to Spliced. Trying to get there first, but Cranberry wins it. Cranberry trying to get it past Magic. Couldn't take control of it. In front, maybe a chance for Splice Prime at the very end of the horn. But that will do it. Quebec, a 5-1 win, a dominant win against Alberta. And we will take a quick little intermission and get right over to St. Louis versus Minnesota in a few moments. Back at it for the last game of the JBHL today. We have Minnesota and St. Louis. Hello, everyone. My name is JBHL S19 here along with Sheep, and we will be with you for all 3 periods of this final game. What are you expecting out of this Minnesota team, Sheep?
Out of Minnesota, I mean, Minnesota is one of those teams that you look at the paper and you say, this is one of the best teams in the league. And then you look at how they've actually been playing, and it doesn't feel like that. You know, they've got all these amazing players, Dragon A, 60, It's Cly in goal. These are all fantastic players that are ranked and rated very highly, but it just feels like something's just not clicking for Minnesota. I want to see what they're going to be able to do against a Loons team that's already lost today. Cryo Justin.
Oh, my mic was muted. Wonderful. Anyways, but we are back into this game. I'm just mentioning the starting goalies, as Dog will be in net. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is Window Pawn in net. Had to double check. So
I like that. I like that switch.
Window Pawn getting some, chances. And I think for Minnesota, an interesting theory with that is just the fact that it just feels like they've never able to get all 4 players on at the same time. Or when they do, it's stuff like this can happen. They have the potential. They just never been able to get on the ice at the same time. Dredgen, a quick goal here for Minnesota.
It's a pass directly to what I like to call the death zone. It's that zone right between the blue line and that last set of hash marks on those 2 circles. That's a zone where if you just rip a P3, it's so hard to block. And that pass comes beautifully from Alien is Lurking. Dragon A puts it in the back. Dog, I mean, what can you do about it? You really just have to brush that one off, say, hey, better luck next time, because you cannot lose confidence this early into a game.
No ref right now.
And while we're waiting, we got a ref coming in?
No, continue, go for it.
I was going to ask you about the St. Louis team. I mean, we've already seen them play once. I was just wondering what you think they need to do to kind of recollect, recenter, and come out strong.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I just think St. Louis, I mean, they have to just have they just got to really play at their best. The biggest thing that has been the problem with the St. Louis team, ironically, when John Juco joined the team, was the defense. I mean, they haven't been defensively sound as a team. We saw earlier in that Detroit game, and I mean, maybe they can get a possible shot opportunity here in front. John Juco trying to get a window upon, hits it away, but it's just locking in on defense, because I think offensively they are, above average in the JBHL, definitely in the upper echelon, but they just really couldn't, can't get anything to go. So you see a quick save there from Window Pawn, who had a 0 save percentage last time he was on the ice.
We love to see the improvement.
If this trend continues for 3 more games, he'll have a 3 save shutout. Very impressive there from Window Pawn. But anyways, Minnesota trying to bring it up, trying to get a possible shot here in front, maybe there for St. Louis, trying to get it off but couldn't. Trying to reset in front, trying to grab it is Kev, but couldn't. Avery Doors will try and get to it first. A little bit of a back and forth. Possible chance in front. Maybe there. Kev had a great chance, but what a block there from 60. 60 is one of those great multi-purposeful players. I mean, we talk about him all the time, and I mean, he's very interesting because he doesn't have a position. He's a do-it-all utility type of guy. Picking it up is 60. Said person, Avery Doors, going to just try and ping it to the other side. Avery Doors trying to bring it up. Xander gets there first. A little bit of a back and forth. They will go for the possible line change, and they will get it off. Can they get back on the ice in time? Yes, they can. John Juco tries to take it over to the far side. Good save made by Dog. In front. Trying to bring it up is VR Group. VR Group battling for the puck with Xander. Xander still fighting for the puck, trying to get it out. Couldn't. So VR Group, possible chance in front. Shot! Oh, it goes right off the post! A great chance for John Duco. Rebound, scores! And just like that, it's a tie game.
That is a shot you see so much. If you're a goalie, you see that shot all the time. It's that pullback from the corner into that far shot. And I saw Windupon. He knows what's coming. He knows that far shot is coming. But there's the switch up. There's the change. Instead of going to the weak side, he goes strong, and his strong side wide open. He's left out to dry. He's left his strong side completely free, and it's just the easiest shot in the world. That's a beautiful change up by John to get that one in the back of the net.
Unbelievable. I mean, great chance there. And just like that, John Juco taking advantage of the lack of experience in net, or maybe a little bit of rust from Windupon, finally starting to show itself a little bit. Maybe a chance for St. Louis to get back in this game. Dredgen looking for the far side pass. And you mentioned it before, Sheep, but I mean, it just feels like Minnesota is this team that has all the potential in the world, but people like John Juco are exposing this team. It's 2-1.
Okay. I felt like a pang in my heart for what just happened to Windlepond. That kind of shot is it is deceptively hard to glove when it goes high and it drops exactly when you're not expecting it, and it trickles by you, and you just want to slam your desk as hard as you can, because that is a glove you feel like you need to glove. It's a shot you need to glove, and it just goes trickling past Windlepond. He needs to be able to focus up, ignore it, focus up on what's coming up, because I still think he can play good. He just needs to lock in.
Yeah. Instead of worrying about algebra and Discord at 3 a.m., maybe you should worry about making saves, because all of a sudden, 3 shots, 2 goals here for St. Louis. Alien going to try and get the pass off there. Kev out. High quality defense. And I mean, for a team, you have to admit, Sheep, once you get 2 goals in rapid succession like that, that's got to do wonders for the morale of the team.
100%. This is like, oh my God,
goodness!
Alien, what are you doing? Oh man, I guess Alien, it's in his name, and it describes what just happened there. I believe a double pullback to just bring it past Doggo. Oh my, it's amazing. It's beautiful, and it's exactly what this Minnesota team needs to get their heads back in the game. It's all tied up.
I am in shock. That has to be goal of the year here for the season of the JBHL. What a play. Dog was just not ready for it. If it's 2-2, we may be seeing a goal explosion from both these teams early on. Unbelievable
defense,
stuff.
needs it?
Who needs defense? The best defense is a good offense. Bringing it up, Kev out. Gonna try and pass up to Snake Schroeder. Trying to win it from 60. Snake Schroeder trying to bring it up. He can't. 60. Trying to get there, but Dog poke checks it away. In front, Snake. Possibly a chance here for a goal. Right back, but couldn't connect on it. Dredgen over to Snake. Trying to get one more shot here, St. Louis. 1 minute to go here in the second. We're all tied up at 2 goals apiece. I mean, this has been an offensive fireworks show. None of us were expecting this coming from both these teams. Trying to get up is Snake. Snake looking for the far pass. Possibly a chance here for Kev out if he can possibly get a shot off. Trying to check that away is Windlepond. He gets it off. John Juco and VR Groot out there. Surprisingly, Avery Doors did not come on even after the switch. Maybe something's going up with Avery Doors, or something is happening. Probably a chance to confront a weird line change. Alien now out there. Possible chance there for John Juco, and misses it on the other side. 60 looking for a shot. Good save made by Dog. Rebound chance in front. No good. Gets hit to the corner. One more chance for John Juco here in St. Louis. Trying to bring it up. Can't get it off. Alien a shot. Good save made by Dog.
Man, Doggo is so good on those clears. Every time he gloves that puck, he's running directly to his opposite post, throwing it down. It is textbook stuff. Like I said, Doggo, the textbook goalie, he's making textbook plays. That's a beautiful little sequence for him at the end of that first period.
What we'll do real quick is we'll actually go between the benches and discuss this first period. I mean, overall, what a start. I don't think either of us was expecting this from either of these teams.
I mean, it was fireworks from the very beginning, and they didn't stop exploding until the very end. Everybody's making plays. It is scoring. It is goalies making plays. Everybody's trying to do something, and I just love to see it. It's an action-packed game. These are the kind of games you want to watch. Maybe muted, Mr. Cryo.
I mean, yeah, this mic sucks. I need a new one. But I mean, it's just go back to that alien goal. What a play! I think I have to ask you as a goalie. I don't think you can stop that. I don't think anyone can stop that. That was just a great goal by Alien.
As a goalie, it's all about knowing what your opponent wants to do. You need to be able to read the play and be able to react accordingly. When you've got a man like Alien doing double pullback into the back of the net, you can't react to that. What are you going to do? You're going to sit around, you're going to flounder in place, you're going to try to glove it, a miracle glove, and even then it's not going to work. That man is an alien. He makes a beautiful goal, and he brings Minnesota back into this game when they desperately need it.
Yeah, I mean, exactly what they need, because surprisingly, the go-to guy on the ice right now, probably the best player on the ice right now, surprisingly, is John Juco. I mean, do you think he can keep it up in the second?
I know that people have a lot of mixed opinions, mixed feelings about John Juco, but one thing that they cannot deny is that this guy can play blocky hockey. He's an offensive powerhouse. He's been able to prove it time and time again. And I think going into the second period, if there's one man that you want to keep an eye on, it is John Juco.
That being said, right into the second period. And there are 4 people out there from Minnesota. Interesting. I don't know what's happening here. And all of a sudden, there's 1 out there. And they get finally Dredgen and Alien on there. Probably a good little line stack there. Chance for John Juco to take advantage of the horrific line change to start by Alien, trying to get one right back. VR Group possibly looking for another shot here. Gap closing quickly. Good job by Dredgen. Dredgen trying to get the puck up over the Alien. Alien looking for a shot. John Juco gets there first. Bring it up. It's John Juco. A little bit of a back and forth. John Juco trying to take control of it. And goes off the puck. So VR Group goes for it. Alien looking for the pass. Trying to get it up. Goes to Dredgen, but John Juco gets there first. Trying to bring it up and get an offensive chance at St. Louis. But now here comes Minnesota on the offensive end. Luckily, it's on the line. And what a save made by Dog to clear that.
We love to see that from Doggo. He needs that.
John Juco chasing Dredgen. Dredgen probably looking for a shot. John Juco gets there first. John Juco clears the puck. Kev will try and get there first. They will go for the line change here for St. Louis. Kev trying to bring the puck up. Dredgen just fighting for it in the corner. Kev trying to get the puck away from Dredgen. Getting an offensive chance here for Minnesota. 60 on the ice now. Chance there. He just goes to clear the puck. And looks like Dredgen will not go for the line change. He will stay out there, but then finally go for it. Xander and 60 will be out there. A little bit of a line change here in the second period. A little bit of a between the period adjustments here for Minnesota. Avery Doors looking for another pass there. Kevin looking for a shot in front. Good save at the last second from Xander. All of a sudden, a chance the other way. 60 trying to bring it up, but couldn't. Avery Doors luckily gets that before it turns into a disaster. Avery Doors trying to look for an opening. Instead, there is a line change. 3 minutes to go here in the second. 60 over to Xander. Xander looking for a shot, but that would have been offsides. Trying to bring it up. Minnesota keeps it in the offensive end. Trying to catch him on the line change, but John Juco gets back there in time.
Both of these teams playing so fundamentally well right now. I mean, they're just doing everything you want them, clearing out opportunities before they arise. It's been actually, you know, we were talking about offense last quarter, but it has been the period of defense right now.
Trying to bring it up, trying to get a shot there. It's Minnesota. Your group trying to stop that is John Juco. Trying to get an offense off of a defensive chance. Chance for John Juco. Dredgen luckily stops that chance. Looking for another pass to the middle of St. Louis. Trying to get the shot off of VR Group, but could not connect. John Juco will try and take it himself. Can't, so 60 will take it up. John Juco gets it early. 60 poke chicks that away. Maybe a chance here for John Juco! And that's a hat trick. St. Louis up 3-2.
I said that John Juco was the man to watch, and I do not take that back. John Juco all by himself. He's surrounded by Minnesota players, but one pullback, one little hit later, and he's found himself a wide open shot that he's just going to be able to slide past Windlepond again. That is another strong side shot that goes by Windlepond. Windlepond a little bit lackadaisical, as you might say, on that strong side. But either way, I mean, a shot and a half from John Juco, and this guy is doing everything for this Loons team.
Wait, so here we go. St. Louis taking the advantage. I mean, great analysis there from Sheep. Sheep knows puck. In front. Oh, look at this move by Alien, right back, but could not connect. It goes off the post. Trying to get another chance here is Minnesota. In front, scores! What was supposed to be a shot from Xander accidentally turned into a perfect slot pass, and it's tied 3-3.
I mean, what is happening with goalie mistakes right now? Both of these goalies are fighting to see who's going to make the biggest mistake. That absolutely should have been a clear from Doggo. He walked up, he was fronting like he was going to clear it out, but he just couldn't get there in time. And instead, Minnesota is just going to put it right by him, say, goodbye, I see you, but I don't care. And now Minnesota, they've tied up the game, and suddenly this whole thing that I said was going to be blown open by John Juco, that game's been sealed right back up.
Out and every door's out there. It's going to be John Juco and VR Groot on that second line. Going to be interesting. I mean, Alien's really been the guy to watch. It's really been Alien versus John Juco all game long. Alien looking for a pass there, but could not connect. Every doors will go and reset. Trying to bring it up. Can't. Hit to the corners. Kev out for St. Louis. Trying to get a chance there for Alien. Looking for a great shot. Scores!
He does it again. Please, somebody please hold this guy down, tie him up, keep him away from the keyboard. He's a menace. All right. I feel like I'm hunting for Spider-Man right now. He's a menace to society. That is a beautiful goal. Again, it is Doggo coming out. He's trying to get the clear, but he just can't do it because it's a pullback. Send it into the back of the net. Walk away. I mean, I just got the lead for my team. What are you gonna do?
It's like that Minnesota takes the first lead of this game, which is surprising because there have been 7 goals scored. But this has been a fantastic game. Well, many people thought it was going to be, maybe the second or third best game. It has turned into an all-time classic early on, but can they continue this offensive firepower for St. Louis to try and get back into this game? Alien trying to take control of it in front, looking for, again, the pullback, again, trying it again. But no good. Picking up John Juco. Chance to get one right back. Shot in front, no good. Rebound chance. Gets pulled away from Alien is looking. A chance here in front, looking for the pass. Can't get it off. Alien. Trying to bring it up. A little bit of a back and forth. Alien. Trying to take control of it. Goes over. John Juco. Possibly chance here in front. Tries to get the pass off. Trying to take a shot off, actually. But not good enough. Trying to get it puck up is John Juco. They go for the line change, but maybe a bad line change. All of a sudden, Alien has a shot, but that goes off the post. Kev out. Trying to get out. So Avery Doors trying to get on the defense. Bad line change. Left Dredgen wide open, and it's 5-3.
It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. That is textbook. You go into the corner, you find the slot pass. Guess who's waiting? Big man Dragon A, who's gonna put it into the back of the net. It starts with Alien again in the corner. He's setting up everything for this team, and Dragon is gonna finish it off. St. Louis Loons, a defensive collapse. They need to lock in.
Unbelievable stuff here. I mean, Minnesota, first lead of the game, and they finally take a 2-goal lead. I mean, this has been a complete flip from the first period. A complete different shot differential after an electric first. Another shot there, but that goes off the post. 60 looking for a goal. I mean, what is a goalie, Sheep? I mean, do you even need them at this point?
I mean, they're there. They're nice little ornamental pieces. You know, you keep them on top. A nice conversation starter, but unfortunately not very functional so far throughout this game.
As we go between the benches to discuss this period, I mean, wow. So Minnesota looking like the team that we thought they were, but I mean, St. Louis had that, but I mean, again, what is a goalie? I want to ask you because, I mean, you would know more than me. I mean, do they exist?
I mean, I want to take it back to something that you said a lot earlier about the Loons and their lack of defense, and it's come through in the most painful way you can possibly imagine. These are all opportunities that can be stopped. They can be stopped by their players. They can be stopped by Dog. They can be stopped by any combination of these things, and they're just not. They are giving up wide, gaping holes. These are not the tiny opportunities we saw in that Quebec game. These are massive, gigantic, gaping holes, and you can't let those go through.
Yeah, I mean, I fully agree. I mean, it's just been one of those games where, I mean, we thought that there was potential with this Minnesota team. We did not think it was going to be realized this quick. I mean, it really goes back to Windupon. If he just stops like a little bit more of those shots, but even then, it's not even bad shots. John Jugo just having a good game, but crazy, it's John Jugo and no one else. I mean, I'm looking at Avery Dorsheep. I mean, this is a person that we thought during the beginning of the season, the way she started, she was going to be an MVP candidate, but she really needs to get back into this game and sort of lock in.
Avery Doors needs to be there. Avery Doors needs to be there for this team. She needs to show off why she is so highly touted, but I feel like that stock is going down game after game of this slightly disappointing performance. I want to see her perform. I'm rooting for her. But I think my question would be, what does St. Louis Loons need to do? Aside from Avery Doors, what do they need to do to get back into this game?
Play defense. That's a good start. You know, I think that if they can just play the littlest bit of defense, they can easily get back into this game. But I mean, it's just been a struggle, to say the least, for both these teams to play defense. Offense firing off on all cylinders, and I think Minnesota definitely showing out why they have all those superstars on their team. Obviously, the person to look at is Xander, who was originally on, oh my goodness, almost another shot, Alberta, and then got traded there. And obviously a bunch of other superstars that they're just loaded, but they really didn't show it. And I think this is the first game that they've truly seen it, but it was really more of a coming out party here for Alien, out of all people. Chance there for a shot from John Juco, could not connect. Looking for the far pass, but both of them went back on defense. They're listening to us in between the periods. Probably a chance for John Juco! Oh, that goes right off the post!
Oh, Windupon, he leaves his, he gets saved by the post, but he left his strong side open again. The mistakes just every single time. He needs to watch that strong side.
John Juco trying to get the Loons back into this game. Possible chance here for a shot. But Alien's there. I mean, this is, someone brought up a good point. I mean, this has been a fantastic game back and forth. And maybe a chance here for Minnesota. Had a chance if he actually shot that. But Dredgen just P1'd it right into the goalie's face, and unfortunately, that's an easy save there for Dog. They will go for the line change. Pierre Groot keeping it alive. Avery Doors now trying to fight for it. Try and go for the line change in front. What a save there. Alien had a great shot, but no luck. Avery Doors
my
going to
man
try and
his
take it
flowers.
himself. Oh my goodness, what a move. Alien shot. Good save made by Dog. Kev, gonna try and take control of it. Bring it up. Xander. Avery, gonna try and bring it up to the other side. Avery, trying to bring the puck up. Xander, gonna try and reset here for Minnesota. Needing 2 goals here, St. Louis. 3 minutes to do it. Can they tie up this game and force overtime? Avery, gonna try and take a shot there, but 60, good defense. Trying to bring it up, 60, and Avery battling for the puck. 60 will win it easily. Trying to save him is Kev out. In front, Avery Doors, probably a chance the other way if we can she can get the shot off, but unfortunately no dice. So Xander will take it the other way. Possible chance for a breakaway, but hits it right into Kev's stick, so he'll hit it to the corner. Trying to get another shot there is Xander. Surprise shot there. Good save made by Dog. A chance in front for 60, and that goes just behind the net. 60 looking for the pass. They will look for the possible chance in front. Luckily, they don't pay for it. John Juco will try and take it up himself. John Juco trying to win the puck here in the corner. Get an offensive opportunity here. Down to 2 minutes here for 2 goals. Bringing it up, 60. Pass in front, wide open, trying to get the shot off, and that goes off the post. Group gonna try and pass the puck up. Trying to get it offside Dredgen, but that will be offsides.
Look at my man, Doggo. Doggo has stepped up massively in this third period, exactly when the team needs it. Maybe a little bit before would have been nice, but still, he's back online. I love to see it.
And John Juco, they just left the middle wide open. John Juco with a shot. Good save made by Windlepond. A questionable face-off formation there for Minnesota. Luckily, Windlepond makes the save. In front,
That
another
shot-
chance the other way. Hog makes the save. I mean, what were they do? What was Minnesota thinking about there?
Well, I just wanted to say right there that is the John Juco. Whenever he runs it up, I've played this guy so much in scrims. Whenever he runs it up, he's just going to shoot it straight at your body. John Juco needs to work on his 1v1s because he's just not good at them. He sends it into the goalie every time.
Alien trying to take control of the puck. One more goal here would easily be the dagger. Chance there to Chant in front. What a good save there by Dog. The comeback looking more and more unlikely. They need a goal right now to get back into this game. Kev trying to take control of the puck. Trying to hit it out. Dredgen going to find control of the puck yet again. That's one thing Minnesota's been able to do in the offensive zone. Kev trying to bring it up. Kev trying to get it out. Dredgen, great offensive pressure here for Minnesota. Avery Dore is going to try and bring it up herself. And what a lag spike there from Alien. So now we got to be careful here. Dredgen going to try and take it behind this net. Looking for Avery. Avery going to look for the pass in front. Maybe a chance, but luckily that's a great stop from 60. Shot, scores! Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, St. Louis.
I mean, it is sleepy time right now. St. Louis Loons, they let in the goal at hour 0, and it ends up backfiring massively. I think that shot, it comes a little bit past that blue line. I think for Doggo, you either want to be more forward or you want to be more back, because when you're standing in the middle like that, you just it makes it so hard to get a glove on that or even block it with your body. You're kind of just in the middle of two things that you either want to focus on the glove or focus on the body block. You're not going to get either when you're standing right there. And it's just a textbook, shoot it past the goalie. And now Minnesota, they've officially run away with this game. It is almost impossible for the Loons to make this happen.
Yeah, and I mean, a good win for Minnesota. They've been one of the teams that have been struggling to get scheduling on for teams, getting all their players on at the same time. But overall, a great win with the players that they have. And I mean, what a day for Alien Sheep.
Alien has been absolutely player of the game right now. Though that first goal that he scored, maybe it was the second. It was, genuinely one of the most beautiful goals I've seen so far this season. Should be a goal of the year contender, if not the outright winner.
Ooh, chance there for a shot, but I mean, that could be a good chance for an award. Goal of the year. That could actually be not a bad goal to not a bad award to try and get out there for the award show. But with that, maybe a shot, another goal. Yes, and that will make it 4 for Alien.
Goals in crunch time, it happens all the time. Whenever you bring your goalie off the ice trying to do anything, it's just not going to help when Alien is out there. He's just going to take the puck away, take an easy shot, and the Mallards are going to win off that. Beautiful game from the Mallards, especially from all those defensive lapses from the Loons. Mallards win.
Defense still a question mark for St. Louis. The offense showed potential, but it just wasn't enough. Thank you so much for everyone for joining here for this section of JBHL Week 6, Day 2. I am Crowd Justin here with Sheep, our cameraman Caribou, French Bread, and Toasted, and everyone else who is watching at home. And we